On the news tonight, Minister of FCT promises additional bus terminals in Buhari Area Council. And World Family Physician Day, Minister of State FCT harps on more funding of primary health care institutions. Good evening and welcome to the 7 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. And here we begin with the news from Buhari Area Council. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has pledged to provide additional bus terminals in the Buhari and Gbagbada area councils. The minister disclosed this when he inspected some ongoing projects in satellite towns preparatory to the planned inauguration to mark the second anniversary of President Tinubu's administration. Onoze Yakubu has the details.
The dual carriageway project from Ushafa to War College and Army Checkpoint Road project in the Buhari Aerial Council and the Aguma Palace to the FRCN Road within Gbagbada Township, as well as the A2 to Pai Road in Kwali Area Council, are the priority projects earmarked for inauguration in the satellite towns to mark the second anniversary of President Tinubu's administration. While the projects are almost completed, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike hinted that his administration will also construct additional bus terminals in the Gbagbada and Buhari to ensure inclusion in service delivery and safety of the residents.
The total road length is not less than 12 kilometers. That has linked up the entire Ushafa. Yesterday, we were at Gbagbada and Kwali. That tells you that the government of Ahmed Bola Tinubu is also particularly concerned about paying attention to the satellite town. You know that we are also working on Kuje to Gbagbada dualization. So we're happy.
The minister also inspected the International Conference Center, which is now wearing a new look and ready for inauguration. He says with the level and quality of work, it is a promise made and promise fulfilled, in line with the dreams and aspirations of the president.
The International Conference Center, which is a world-class International Conference Center, and you remember the directive of Mr. President that we should give Nigerians the best as we can, and that is what we are doing, and that's what we have done.
He, however, commended all the contracting firms for justifying the confidence he reposed in them. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, as the world celebrates 2025 World Family Doctors Day, FCT Minister of State Dr. Mariam Mahmood is calling on the government at all levels to increase investment in primary health care system to address the growing health challenges faced by communities. Yours sincerely completes the story. Society for Family Physicians of Nigeria are family doctors and frontline caregivers uniquely positioned to deliver continuous person-centered care that promotes early intervention and holistic support. The event, organized to celebrate this group of professionals courtesy of the FCT Kefi chapter, highlights the theme for this year's celebration, building mental resilience in a changing world. The minister, being one of them, underscores the essential role family doctors play in supporting mental health and fostering resilience amidst global adversities such as climate change, social instability, and economic uncertainty.
Ladies and gentlemen, DSP, building mental resilience in a changing world, is not only apt but a call to action. This theme underscores the essential role family doctors play in supporting mental health and fostering resilience amid global challenges such as climate change, social instability, and economic uncertainty, as were mentioned initially. For me, a family doctor is uniquely positioned to nurture mental well-being through continuous patient and person-centered care, early intervention, and a holistic support.
She, however, applauds the doctors for tireless effort in addressing the complex health landscape marked by pandemics, chronic illnesses, and mental health crisis, saying that accessible primary health care is more important than ever, especially in FCT communities, while conversations on personal training, recruitment, and retention of family physicians, especially in underserved and hard-to-reach regions, remain imperative.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu renewed Home Health Agenda has prioritized mental health. The whole effort is to see that Nigeria attain universal healthcare coverage where no one is left behind. And indeed, no one will be left behind, including the mental health of Nigerians. But now we are witnessing the operationalization and implementation through integration of mental health care services at the primary health care level.
Chairperson Society for Family Physicians, FCT Kefi chapter, Dr. Blessing Chukwukelu, says Nigeria faces unique challenges, including limited access to mental health services, stigma, and shortage of mental health professionals.
Event building mental health resilience in a changing world is timely and relevant. As family physicians, we stand at the front line of not just physical health, but also of mental and emotional well-being. Let us use today to reflect, reconnect, and renew our commitments to holistic, patient-centered care.
The event was an opportunity for the doctors to reaffirm their commitment to the principles of family medicine. Women have once again been charged to be beacons of hope, take advantage and leverage on opportunities. Serafina Okon-Omokwe reports.
It is time to rise. It is time to silence every voice of doubt.
In a fast-evolving world, being calculative, smart, intentional and proactive on a positive scale for not only wealth creation but daring to be different, were the charge as women from all areas of life converged on Abuja to attend the 2025 Women of Divine Destiny Initiative WODI Summit under the leadership of the wife of the former governor of Imo State, Zinaria Nkechi Rochas Okorocha.
Women are not getting the opportunity to reach their potentials because men are dominating the space. So today is for the women to be aware of who they are and then take a step further to improve on their lives.
Asking that women take a step further from what they're used to, breaking bounds, breaking boundaries, just pushing, irrespective of what life throws at us. Let's push through and make those bold moves.
And the theme speaks to every woman, bold move. It talks about taking a bold move, moving from your comfort zone to dare the odds and find your place and find your definition and find your reason for well-being. Women should not settle for less.
The participants were trained on redefining their space and reinventing themselves with bold steps to inspire and be more in all spheres of life, embracing authenticity and learning from their failures.
We're all wired to carry out an assignment, and sometimes some people pass through this earth without concluding their assignment, and so we've been empowered to go and carry out this mandate.
With this, women should be able to look at those areas they can do well, especially in politics. For me, I'm a politician, but after this, I'm planning to make a bold move to run an election in Imo come 2027.
Curating a summit such as this, the convener says the indomitable spirit of Nigerian women will redefine their mindset and transformation that would bring about a peaceful and sustainable society, which has been its vision since 2008.
There needs to be a shift to us as individuals, a shift to our family, a shift even as a nation.
The 2025 Women of Divine Destiny Initiative has as its theme Bold Moves, Boundless Impact. In Abuja, Serafina Okon-Omokwe, NT News.
Still talking gender, the need to give critical attention to the boy child has been re-emphasized by the founder of Restore Hope for the Boy Child Initiative, Dr. Babatunde Kayode. Howard Gimba report that Babatunde Kayode stated this at a press conference to mark the International Day for the Boy Child, which had as its theme, boys' health and well-being.
The road walk, which commenced from Area 1 roundabout, terminated at the old parade ground to mark the International Day of the Boy Child. Dr. Babatunde Kayode, founder of Restored Hope for the Boy Child Initiative, while addressing the media, highlights the unique challenges boys face worldwide. These include limited access to quality education, mental health issues, violence, exploitation and societal expectations and stereotypes. These coincides with the 2025 theme, Boys, Health and Well-being.
Limited access to quality education, a significant barrier to the development of future prospects. 2. Mental health issues. Boys often struggle with societal expectations, leading to mental health concerns.
The event provides the opportunity for speakers to highlight issues around the boy child, such as promoting positive male role models and mentors, which can help build the confidence of the boy child.
Promoting positive role models by encouraging mentors to support the boys. Finally, advocating for policy change by implementing policies for boys' education, health and well-being.
The 2025 commemoration of the International Day for the Boy Child, the founder of Restored Hope for the Boys Initiative, says is a wake-up call for government and other stakeholders to resolve in promoting not only the girl child, but support the boy child and invest in their developments. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Our Student Competition is a platform where students showcase their knowledge and skills in spreading the message of Islam. Aisha Bashir reports that participants at this year's edition of the Great Heights, the Our competition, were given various tasks and challenges that test their ability to effectively communicate and educate others about the teachings of Islam.
The competition aims at encouraging students to become ambassadors of Islam and to inspire others to learn more about the religion, also to develop their public speaking, leadership and critical thinking skills.
It never ceases to amaze us how the students are committed to this program. Year in, year out, it's a look forward thing to, as in they always anticipate the Dawah competition. You see a lot of hard work going into it. They're researching, and the eloquence with which they do their presentations.
They should see this as a challenge to them. At least among the presenters, some of them are JS1, some are JS2. They are coming out to talk to the generality of Muslim Ummah. So others also can do it. They have the knowledge, they have the capacity and the capability of doing it.
Great Heights has set a pace, and by making sure that our girl child is exposed, is not only gotten Western education, but also grounded Islamically. So I would like to encourage our students to be steadfast, to continue in the right path that they are doing, and then we inshallah believe that they will be worthy ambassadors of the Ummah, inshallah.
You can see from those that have spoken already the kind of dexterity and passion with which these children are calling others to the path of Islam. It's really wonderful. I'm really encouraged.
Participants created and delivered presentations on specific topics related to Islam as they engaged in debates with other students on topical issues.
It makes me feel so happy that I get the opportunity to guide people through this da'wah, and it's a very rare opportunity to get this, and I feel so happy and delighted.
We're here not just to compete but to gain knowledge
and teach others so that others will gain from what we are preaching to.
The competition provides a valuable opportunity for students to deepen their understanding of their faith, build confidence in sharing their beliefs, and connect with like-minded individuals who are passionate about spreading the message of Islam, in addition to community outreach events that promote understanding and tolerance. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
And now for stories making headlines in the world of sport. Let's now join our sports decks.
Nigeria's Flying Eagles have secured a bronze medal at the 2025 Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations after a tense 4-1 penalty shootout victory over host Egypt at the June 30th Stadium in Cairo on Sunday. The match ended 1-1 in regulation time before the Flying Eagles triumphed 4-2 in the penalty shootout, marking a third failed outing of reaching the finals of the Youth Cup. Meanwhile, Vice President Kashim Shettima has declared the 22nd National Sports Festival tagged Gateway Games open in Ogun State, signaling the commencement of 2 weeks of competition in both track and field events. The sports festival is usually dubbed as Nigeria's Olympics. The sporting event showcases Nigeria's athletic talents, culture, and unity in diversity. Talking athletics, Nigeria's sprint sensation Favour Ofili etched her name into the record books of Saturday, becoming the fastest woman in history ever in the 150 meters on straight track at the Addis Atlanta City Games. The 22-year-old clocked an astonishing 15.85 seconds, shattering the previous world best of 16.23 set by Bahamian star Shanae Miller in 2018. With Sports Brief, Moses Kuye, and
that was the English version of the news. Please stay tuned for translations. I am Aisha Obali. Good night.
Kame agbaje aje yuze kwa wei nwonana iwo abada zaza ishanda jezuma woniye kwa gobagai osa nu afilo nu yuze anya agmada nu yuze pata aipa yipe bo azanu mbanu yepe lolo nu abi azazai nyasanshi sepa yele yen azanu wale sheba webe na bada nge Aisha Uba Ali waganga minister bibi bakinzin ya Dr. Mariam Mahmoud we ku apmajin nsaye we gwamnati nu ngbai kun asunkun ya na kpaye da nge ba gabwace chowo ba sepa na baige sabaga bwace kwin abajin abwako fafa nu ayansan jimba nu ajiba ntigana baiza bedai wachige ye alu jimba sa abwase ajenu ba jewi nje ma Beye agbejiba nu ayige Great High Dawayin bajin agbejibanu nu ayepe zan abijin bawu oba yepe mba che lolo bedo enwemwa abwa ngige aza nu mba ji egbe iyele yin nu ayepe zan bae na yige Great High Dawayin aku atuntun gaba gbogbo abednan njesun nu mbaku apmajin mba yomwai baiche bajin apma yepe baiga aza wuwu nu peje selaya antigena abanu abele basu ye ajin ayebaya na yenu maje ye obota zenyi anyin saisu
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu a ko'ina, assalamu alaikum, barkanmu da warhaka, da fatan an wani cikin ƙoshin lafiya. A taƙaice kamar yadda aka saba ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. A yayin da ake bikin zagayowar ranar iyalan likitoci ta duniya ta bana 2025, ƙaramar ministar Abuja Dr. Mariam Mahmud ta yi kira ga gwamnatoci daga ɗaukacin matakai na ƙasar nan da su ƙara sanya hannun jari a harkokin lafiyar ƙasar. Wakiliyarmu Aisha Uba Ali ta shaida mana cewa la'akari da muhimmancin fannonin lafiya ga al'ummar ƙasa, ministar ta bayyana buƙatar ƙara inganta harkokin lafiyar ƙasar nan, wanda ake ci gaba da fuskantar matsaloli da tarin ƙalubale musamman a ƙauyukan ƙasar, domin kyautata rayuwar al'umma da kuma bunƙasa lafiyarsu. An bayyana gasar ɗaliban da'awa a matsayin wani mataki mai muhimmanci, inda ɗaliban ilimi za su yaɗa ilimin addinin musulunci ta hanyar nuna ƙwazo da baiwar da Allah ya yi musu ta ilimin addini. Wakiliyarmu Aisha Bashir ta labarta mana cewa domin faɗakar da al'umma da yaɗa ilimin addinin yadda ya kamata, waɗanda suka halarci gasar ta bana sun fuskanci gwaje-gwaje da ƙalubale domin gwada ƙwazonsu na isar da ilimi da ilimantar da al'umma dangane da ilimin addinin musulunci domin ci gaban rayuwa. To iyakacin abin da ya sauka kenan a labaran namu yau, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu, mu kwana lafiya.
Kálẹ̀ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Ní bí gbogbo àgbáyé ṣe ń ṣèrántí ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ àwọn oníṣègùn abẹ́lé lónìí, igbákejì mínísítà olú ìlú Nàìjíríà Àbújá, oníṣègùn Mariam Mahmood ti ké pe ìjọba àpapọ̀ láti rí dájú pé wọ́n dòpọ̀ mọ́ ètò ìlera jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí kí ìdàgbàsókè tó péye ó lè kẹ́sẹ̀ járí. Aisha Uba Ali, aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa, jábọ̀ wípé mínísítà ọ̀hún sọ̀rọ̀ yìí di mímọ̀ kí akitiyan ìjọba ó lè múnádóko. Ìfigagbága àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ DAWA ní èyí tí ó fàyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà láti fìmọ̀ àti akitiyan wọn hàn látàrí ìpolongo Islam. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Aisha Bashir jábọ̀ wípé àwọn tó kópa nínú ayẹyẹ tọdún yìí nílé ẹ̀kọ́ yìí ni wọ́n ṣètò pàtàkì fún láti rí dájú wípé wọ́n fi akitiyan wọn hàn lórí ètò ẹ̀kọ́, ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ àti ètò ẹ̀kọ́ Islam. Tó ròyìn ọ̀hún kò ní ju báyìí lọ. Èmi olóni kan ń bọ́ agbọ̀nsàyẹ̀ lóní họ́wùhọ́wù. Èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe é kó dára, ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà jí o, ká sùn láyọ̀.